Cassey here. So today I want to get real personal with you, and it may get a little bit emotional because seriously, every time I tell this story, which I've never told on camera before, I kind of start tearing up, and it's really deep inside my gut and my heart. The title of this video is called Body Pop the Story, but there's a lot more that goes into it than just this clothing line that I'm releasing. I'm gonna take you back to when I was a little girl. My biggest dream was to be a red carpet dress designer. I had all these binders full of sketches and I would draw every day. In fact, my classmates and my friends always thought that I would be an artist when I grew up. I told my parents that I really wanted to be a fashion designer. I remember I was 16 in high school, really thinking about where I wanted to go for college, what I wanted to do as a career. And I told my dad, I told him, I want to be a fashion designer. Like, I want to make clothes, I want to run a business. And I remember him looking at me in the eye, looking so upset, and he literally told me this: "You will not be successful, you have no friends, and you'll make no money. Don't even think about doing it." He told that to a young girl who was full of passion, full of heart, and it completely broke me. That hurt my soul so much because it was the one thing that I wanted to do, and to have someone that really loves you, who took care of you as you grew up, to tell you that you can't do it without you even trying, it killed my soul. And so I ended up going to Whittier College, and there I pursued a degree in biology because my parents told me that you should either be a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer. But I remember my sophomore year of college, instead of going to get a medical internship, I actually sneaked on Craigslist and I typed in fashion design internship because, you know, that bug was still in me. I was still drawing on the side of my notebooks and everything. And I found an internship where I could design and everything, and just felt like the creative juices just like flowing inside me. I felt so alive, guys. And so junior year of college, I actually decided to drop out of organic chemistry, which was the last class I needed to take the MCAT. And that was so that I could sabotage myself to not be able to apply to medical school. I just couldn't tell my parents that I just didn't want to do it. I couldn't live for them. And so I did that. And when they found out, they were so furious. We were fighting, we were yelling, and honestly, I was crying throughout a lot of junior year of college, a lot through senior year of college, and I honestly was like, do I live for myself? Do I live for my parents? Like, who am I here for? And I can't tell you how painful that was, because there was this push and pull, and it was just so hard. And so what ended up happening was I ended up moving away to the East Coast, and that's when I think a lot of you guys found me, when I was doing Blogilates in Boston. And I basically didn't talk to my parents anymore. They didn't talk to me, and it was very rough. It was rocky, and I didn't know what was gonna happen. I moved away to pursue a career in fashion buying because it was the closest thing that I could get to fashion, because I was so analytical with the bio and stuff. I didn't have a design degree, but that ended up not working out so well. I absolutely hated it. My confidence was so low when I was at that company. It was my first corporate job ever, but I was actually really lucky because I had already started designing a yoga bag while I was at Whittier, and about 6 months into my first job, I found out that that yoga bag actually made it into Shape magazine. I remember my sister sending me a text, me looking at it, I was like, what is this? And then I asked for an early lunch. I drove out to Target and I flipped through all the pages and I found it. And I remember melting down onto the linoleum floor and just crying, thinking, oh my God, this can happen, this can really happen. And so in a couple weeks, I actually quit my job and I decided to pursue this whole designing thing on my own, because I was like, you know what? If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it big. And around this time, I also began to do more Blogilates videos. I started to blog a lot more and teach a lot more Pilates too, because I no longer had a job. So I was teaching like 12 times a week, really trying to pay the bills and stuff. And then fast forward to today, and I cannot believe that I'm about to launch this activewear line. This activewear line that stemmed from something that I wanted so bad as a little girl, and to have my dad tell me that I couldn't do it and now it's happening. I mean, I can't even tell you how that feels. Like, oh my God. I'm getting kind of like, so crazy. Why am I crying? This story still makes me feel so emotional because I feel like there's so many girls out there, or guys or whatever, who, you know, it may be even your closest friends, your parents, your family telling you that you can't do something, and you can, because you just have to believe in yourself. You just have to know that there's that inside of you right here, and you just gotta go with your gut and fight for it. Whew, sorry guys, I don't know, like when I used to tell this story like a good few years ago, I really would start crying, and I've told it like quite a few times, like, you know, magazines and things like that, and I'd be like totally fine. But now that I'm talking directly to you, all that emotion started coming up again. And honestly, like I just want you to follow your dreams and to not let anyone tell you that you can't do something, because if you ever listen to them, you wouldn't be who you are today. I wouldn't be where I am today. It's because I believed in me, and that's my goal, and no one can take that away from me. And you just gotta stay strong, right? I mean, you can stay strong in your planks and your push-ups and hold and persevere, and that's what I want you to do in life. I mean, exercise and, you know, following your dreams and everything, it's so interconnected. And so I want you to take that, oh my God, my eyes are so glossy. Why so emotional? You know, growing up, you hear that if you wanna be, you know, a big businesswoman, that you should stay strong, you shouldn't cry in front of men and all that kind of stuff when you take big meetings. But you know what, honestly, I cry when I get so passionate about something. And I think it's just a sign that I'm able to be vulnerable and let go. And, you know, I've tried to work on it, but the tears just come. So whatever, I'm going to accept that about myself. Anyway, the whole point of telling you that story was, for the first time, I wanted you guys to hear from me. And I want you to know that you don't have to fit your stereotype. You need to just be yourself, okay? Because when you find who you are and you follow that path for yourself to the max 100%, you will find success. And beyond that, you'll find happiness. I'm so lucky that I'm able to do Blogilates, teach you guys workouts, and then now I get to design this line. Like, my dream is coming true because of you guys. I mean, I cannot thank you enough. I am so excited for you to see this collection because each one of these pieces I hand sketched by myself. I fit tested everything, I ran in it, I did Pilates, I did all kinds of stuff. You know what, I did the squat test and my thong doesn't show through. And so, you know, design is one component to the whole thing, but at the same time, I really wanted to give you a big bang when I released BODYPOP. I was like, maybe we should write our own song. And I was like, oh, well, if we write our own song, maybe we should produce our own mini movie music video. And basically a few months later of hardcore production, of hardcore editing and storyboarding and all the stuff that I've never had to deal with before, it all came together into this one beautiful music video called BODYPOP. So I'm not so much in front of the camera as I am behind the camera, but I am starring in it alongside three amazing women. Lauren Froderman, who actually won So You Think You Can Dance, is in the video doing crazy aerials. We have Sydney Olsen, who is a stunt woman. She is absolutely so sweet, so talented, and such a daredevil. Then we have Bryony Smythe, who is a celebrity yoga instructor doing the most gorgeous stretches and poses. Oh my God, you guys, you are absolutely gonna love this video because it shows what it means to be strong, what it means to be confident, unstoppable, and really just reach for your dreams and turn them into reality. I'm gonna give you a quick behind the scenes look at what we were filming so that you can get a feel for it, and I think you're absolutely going to love it. Now, without further ado, here we go. The coming of this line has been a lifelong dream for me ever since I was a little girl. My dream was to become a fashion designer. Amazingly, through Blogilates, through our community, and through fitness, I've been able to come back and actually do this activewear line. And I really wanted a big bang for the launch of the line. And I was like, we gotta go crazy, we gotta go big. I wanted the best dancer and the best yogi and maybe a stunt woman or something. And now we are making a music video. I won't stop till I drop. I'm gonna make my body pop. Hey everybody, I'm Lauren. Hi, I'm Bri.
Hi, I'm Sydney Olsen.
I won't stop, knock me down. see some like dance and acrobatics and stuff. I was like, we need our own song. It needs to sound kind of like moody and like Pussycat Dolls, Nicole Scherzinger style.
I think movement is so beautiful, and it inspires me to see people even doing like a little, you know, a little two-step or anything. I'm like, ah, I love it.
Yoga definitely helped to put me on a healthy path. The yoga also seeps in to your daily life, and it slows things down and it allows for you to appreciate the present moment more.
Freerunning has actually like impacted my life in a huge way, and it has made me more confident with everything, no matter what it is, about my body, you know, about taking chances. And I don't like to think about it as working out to look good. I like to think about how strong it's gonna make me, and then like looking good is just a plus.
I really wanted to mesh together high fashion with high intensity workouts, because once you look and feel good, you also perform better.
These walls are shattered 'cause they break me, they fall away.
People telling me that I shouldn't do this, I can't do this, you can't be a designer, and now I'm actually doing it. I feel like, that's what it feels like.
I won't stop till I drop.
Basically, this is like the culmination of everything I've ever wanted.
That adrenaline rush is just awesome.
Oh, I'm absolutely living my dream.
I'm really excited to be at the BODYPOP shoot.
Pop, 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 my body pop.
Did you guys like it? Did you guys like it? Okay, well if you did, you will just die on August 12th. You are going to love this video and you'll be so inspired, and you will also hear the full-length song. This is all for you guys. I hope you play the song when you're working out and just like doing cardio. Oh, I think you are just gonna be so pumped. I can't wait. So anyway, I want you to go ahead and sign up on bodypopactive.com for the newsletter there, because I'm actually releasing 2 more videos that I'm not releasing on YouTube. The first one is my top 10 secrets to really getting your dream body and for reaching your dreams. And the second one is a sneak peek at the line. And those 2 will come out before the actual launch of bodypopactive.com. I think you are absolutely gonna love it. And let launch week begin, because in 7 days, Body Pop Active will be live to the world, and then you wear it, and I can't wait for you to see it. And just in case you're wondering, the whole fashion design thing did come full circle, but the relationship with my parents was also healed because of Blogilates and how much they saw how much I love teaching you guys. I love you so much. Bye.